Tonight, fire suppression efforts are underway as crews work to save structures in the path of the flames. Plus, Minnesota's 8th District Congressman is up north to see what Washington can give. And it's move-in day for UMD students, and the university says it's ready for whatever COVID might throw its way.
From CBS3 Duluth, this is the CBS3 News at 6.
Good evening, I'm Kristen Bakke. Thanks for joining us. We now know for sure the Greenwood fire has damaged homes and cabins near Isabella. Congressman Pete Stauber is among the officials confirming that news tonight. The Greenwood fire has grown to 21,700 acres, with crews working today to protect more structures in its path. The fire remains very active and is currently 0% contained. Thankfully, it's not moving nearly as quickly as it did Monday. And while we know damage has been done, we're still waiting to learn the extent as Lake County is contacting impacted property owners. More than 400 people are involved in the firefight, many from other parts of the country. The Incident Command Post is scheduled to relocate to Babbitt to accommodate additional resources. The Greenwood Fire Evacuation Center is also now located in Babbitt. It's hard to understand just how big the Greenwood fire is. For comparison, 1 acre is the size of a football field. 21,000 acres is about 33 square miles in size, and that's about the same size as Hermantown, or half the size of Lake Vermilion, which is about 60 square miles. And the Greenwood fire has grown so large you can now see it from space. Here's a video taken by a satellite from the National Oceanic Atmospheric Administration, or NOAA. Fire officials tell us the Greenwood fire is so large and intense, it has also created its own fire-induced thunderstorm, sparking lightning at times across the region. We're also watching wildfires burning in the Boundary Waters, and officials say 2 of them have slowed down a bit. The John Eck fire just south of Little Sag Lake only grew about 60 acres yesterday. It previously made a major run on Monday, more than doubling in size to 1,500 acres. There are no mandatory evacuations in Cook County, but authorities recommend residents be ready to leave just in case. Meanwhile, the Whelp fire northwest of Sawbill Lake has decreased. Yesterday, the fire was burning 60 acres, and today it's estimated at 50. Those are just 2 of 8 fires currently burning in the Boundary Waters. And because of those fires, the entire BWCA is closed to visitors through September 3rd. The fires have also prompted Superior National Forest officials to close lands along the Gunflint Trail. You can see the closures outlined in red here. It includes all National Forest lands on the Gunflint from the Cook County 92 intersection to the end of Gunflint Trail, along with Trails End Campground and Iron Lake Campground. Reservations have been canceled and refunded through August 31st. The closure is part of the Cook County Sheriff's pre-evacuation area due to the John Eck fire. The Gunflint Trail will remain open to vehicles, and visitors can access private land. As fires in the Boundary Waters continue to grow, crews are on the Gunflint Trail beginning fire suppression work on homes and cabins. CBS3's Kendall Jarbo got an inside look at what that process is like and shares what you can do to protect your home from disaster.
This resort on the Gunflint Trail is the closest to the John Eck fire. Right now, crews are on scene clearing out some of the trees to make it so that the fire could not spread as quickly. There's a module from Alaska working on this right now, and also people from the Gunflint Trail Fire Department. Crews are hard at work on fire-wise projects around 9 miles from the John Eck fire. Local landowners voluntarily agree to let crews come in and do fuel reduction work near their homes. That means getting rid of balsam fir trees, which are highly flammable, and opening up spaces for fire trucks to get through. It's doing the little things now that can make a big difference later.
Nobody's threatened at this time, but we want to make sure that if the fire does make a move or a future fire makes a move towards them, they're going to survive that fire.
Fire-wise projects anyone can do at home include clearing leaves from the roof and gutters, move firewood piles away from structures, and make sure address posts are visible so first responders can find the home. Once the crews are done clearing these trees away, this pile will be hauled off by a local contractor who can decide to chip it or use it for a different purpose.
All right, thank you, Kendall. It's recommended there's at least a 30-foot clearance of flammable material from all structures. Well, Dave joins us now for a first check of the weather. Dave, while everyone is hoping for rain, at least those crews had a pretty calm day today to get that work done.
Yeah, the winds were calm, but temperatures went up, so it was a double-edged sword, a little yin, a little yang here. And of course, we're still looking at air quality alerts for much of northern Minnesota, even towards the Grand Portage area downwind of the fires, several of them, not just the Greenwood fire, but the other ones in the B-Dub as well. And so it looks a little bit hazy over Grand Portage. And as usual, we hope to solve the problem with a little bit of rain. And we're pinning our hopes now on this low-pressure system coming up out of South Dakota. It'll still be dry tonight thanks to high pressure control for the time being. But as we get into tomorrow, that low creeps forward. And we start with a 30% rain chance tomorrow afternoon. So the short-term forecast says partly cloudy sky building up towards mostly cloudy as we go through the overnight. Low temps, low 50s for many places. Then thanks to thicker cloud cover on Thursday, temperatures come down, which should help the firefighters. 30% rain chance afternoon and evening could become a better chance come Friday, though, and a better chance sticks around through Saturday, so we may get what we need here. We'll show you the latest estimates on potential rainfalls coming up in a few more minutes.
Thank you, Dave. Tonight, we're learning at least some structures have been damaged by the Greenwood fire, and that update coming from Congressman Pete Stauber. He couldn't give an exact scope of the losses, but he visited the region today, learning from people on the ground how he can help. CBS3's Quinn Gorham caught up with the congressman today, and he joins us live now from where the road is closed just east of Babbitt. Quinn, what does Congressman Stauber plan to do next?
Well, Kristen, helping limit some of those structure fires and losses has been a top priority for the fire crews out here battling the Greenwood fire. And Congressman Stauber wants to make sure that he's doing everything he can to help on a federal level. Take a look. Peter McClellan was forced to evacuate his home near Highway 1 last week as the Greenwood fire got a little too close for comfort. He says each day he's paid close attention to the fire, hoping to learn if his property made it through.
Monday was a very stressful day as the fire grew so rapidly, and it got real close to the house and was heading right there.
And McClellan isn't alone. Congressman Pete Stauber visited Ely Wednesday to talk with other people impacted by the fire, from evacuees to U.S. Forest Service crews.
I flew right in from D.C. to Minneapolis, drove right up here. It is critical that we see what's going on, and if there's anything that we need to do to help.
Stauber met with the U.S. Forest Service to talk about exactly how he can help them in their efforts. He says it's a top priority to get those crews the help they need from the federal government, both now and in the future.
We want to make sure that people understand we need to invest in the technology, the training, the equipment prior to the fire. So when it does happen, we have that capability of, reducing the size of fire.
And in the wake of all the destruction, Stauber says it's been good to see the community come together.
It's really important that we stay together and understand that together we're going to put this fire out. We're going to lose no lives, and we're going to rebuild once we put this fire out.
And in the meantime, evacuees like McClelland are waiting patiently to return home.
We're just staying here and trying to keep everybody happy and healthy until we can head back.
Well, Congressman Stauber also met with the mayor of Babbitt to learn how he can help their community. He also met with business owners in Ely to talk with them and spent some time with them. One of those businesses was Britain's Cafe in Ely. That business has been helping firefighters through the fire and been feeding them as well. Sorry, we got a U-Haul truck going by here. Not a lot of cars coming through here, but the ones that are being turned around pretty promptly. Just a reminder to stay clear of the area, stay out of the area as these fires continue to rage on and these evacuation orders continue to be put into place. But we'll keep you posted as these fires continue to rage on. For now, I'll throw it back to you, Kristen.
CBS 3's Quinn Gorham reporting live for us tonight. Thank you, Quinn. The Minnesota DNR has closed all backcountry campsites at George Crosby Manitou State Park near Finland. You can see the list of campsites impacted on your screen. It's also on our website. The DNR is also advising against any overnight camping at the Superior Hiking Trail sites in this same area. And while the Superior Hiking Trail remains open, officials are asking people to check on current conditions before making plans in the area. Still to come on Live Local CBS 3, as the pandemic continues, 1,100 freshmen are settling in at UMD. What their semester will look like next.
Normal high temp is 74. We made it to 79 today. 95 is the record from 1888. Tomorrow becomes cooler, but clouds go up, and so do rain chances. We need them. Will we get them? We'll look at the latest theories right after our break.
You're watching the CBS3 News at 6 with Kristen Vaki, sports with Kelly Hinseth, and weather with meteorologist Dave Anderson on live, local, CBS3. CBS3 News is brought to you by Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center.
Their price, $30,000. Your price, $20. Can you tell the difference? Even expert jewelers have a difficult time distinguishing the Diamond Z4 CZ from mined diamonds because of their similarity. This exquisite ring features a flawless simulated diamond center stone of 2 3/4 carats, surrounded by over 1 1/4 carats of round and tapered flawless baguettes. One jewelry industry professional marveled at their beauty and brilliance.
It's exceedingly rare to see such flawless stones.
He's right. Comparable solitaires made of diamonds can cost up to $30,000. Your price through this special invitation will be only $20. And for a limited time, you can also receive this beautiful band with 1.92 carats of diamond Z4s. Get both CZ rings totaling over an astounding 6 carats for $20. So call or click now.
Call 1-800-577-5801 to get your Diamond Z4. Call now or go to diamondz4.com. So call 1-800-577-5801. Call now.
Injured? Call Stockman Law Office. Payments of medical bills and wages. Money for pain and suffering. Call anytime 218-576-8599. No recovery, no fee. Stockman Law Office. Serious injuries, serious law.
At Super One Foods, you'll find more than just low prices and better choices. You'll find friendly faces like ours, working hard to save you money.
Super One has a tireless commitment to quality and freshness and a goal of delivering 5-star service to every customer to bring the absolute best value to your shopping experience. Check out these specials available at all Super One locations going on now.
So stop into the Super One Foods right in your neighborhood. Super One Foods, serving you with low prices and better choices.
Villa Marina Health and Rehabilitation Center is a beautiful one-level facility in Superior, Wisconsin, with 24-hour skilled nursing care. With a 5-star rating by Medicare, you can expect high-quality care. We offer a variety of services, including restorative care after a hospital stay, intensive rehabilitative therapy care after surgery, or long-term care for those who are no longer able to handle the necessities of daily life on their own. To learn more, call or visit Villa Marina Health Center in Superior.
Lake Superior College is nationally recognized for quality and affordability, offering over 90 programs including career, technical, and general studies for transfer. At LSC, you can start here, save thousands. Apply for free at lsc.edu.
Hello, house guests. Come on.
Stay tuned, America.
This competition starts now.
Let's do this. Like a ninja.
I am just the hot mess express.
I got choked up a little bit.
The pressure is turned up. I am definitely feeling the burn on this one.
I won. New Big Brother, tonight at 8/7 Central, or stream anytime.
I'm so excited.
On CBS.
Get your news on the go. The CBS3 mobile app. Now, the CBS3 Duluth WeatherMax forecast with meteorologist Dave Anderson.
Another day of dry conditions has led to another pair of fire danger alerts and air quality alerts for the northern parts of Minnesota. So, as usual, the Arrowhead is looking at near critical fire danger, as if we didn't know that already. And that should last until sunset. Temperature and dew point come together overnight, and relative humidities go up. That usually staves off the problem for only a few hours. It'll probably come back again tomorrow. And of course, sticking around through Friday now is that air quality alert from the smoke of the forest fires here in our own neck of the woods, aided and abetted a little bit by what's still going on up in Canada. So we're hoping for rain as always. And again, we're being teased by a chance. I'll talk about the odds of payoff here in just a bit, but first we set our stage as usual with the current conditions from the airport in Duluth at 76. Relative humidity is low at 38%, which isn't good. West-northwest winds running 9 miles per hour. That's fair for fire conditions. And 30.09 inches of mercury is on the high side. That's the barometric pressure, and so that explains the sunshine today. But there's a line of lows to the west that want to cloud us up. and bring us some fair chances for rain, which we'll talk about after this look at the current temperatures. We have 74 to 76 in the UP and about 75 to 80 in northern Wisconsin. Ashland, despite being right by the lake, is on the warmer side here today. And in northern Minnesota, it is a little bit warmer by the lake. Now 78 by the lake in Grand Marais, 79 Two Harbors, but 73 in Hibbing, 70 International Falls, and 77 towards Moose Lake. Tomorrow's high temps will go down thanks to cloud cover and likely run a range of 65 to 70 for most areas. Happening right now, of course, is higher pressure in control of the region, so clouds are being kept at bay and precip is being kept up towards the north. But we can see some showers creeping into southwestern Minnesota, and that's the first of the 3 low-pressure systems coming our way. So for Thursday, the high, it fades away, and this low from Nebraska, South Dakota creeps towards us. May bring most of its rain to the south, but some of it will try to push into our area. But 2 more of these lows coming our way from Friday, Saturday, and even Sunday should double the odds and stretch out the chance for the rain that we need. All right, latest chart estimate on how much could come here Thursday afternoon and Thursday night from the first round. I think it looks a little over-enthusiastic, but we can keep our fingers crossed and hope. North of Duluth, maybe not that much. Unfortunately, only about a tenth towards Ely where we really need it. But it looks like the central parts of our area are getting quite a soaker just on Thursday. And you know, if that isn't really reality, several more chances come the next couple of days, like I mentioned, and maybe through by hook or by crook, we get those totals up towards a ½ inch, even an inch. Tonight in Minnesota, partly cloudy sky with lows from 46 near Ely, 45 near International Falls to 57 by the lake. And with Wisconsin and Michigan's numbers, we see lows in the low 50s. Partly cloudy sky tonight gives way to partly sunny conditions tomorrow. Wisconsin, Michigan gets a 30% shower chance afternoon and evening with highs from 67 to 70. Normal is 74. Minnesota numbers run 64 to 70 with that 30% shower chance. But the 30% shot turns into an 80% chance on Friday and a 70% lingering shot on Saturday, falling back to a 40% chance for showers on Sunday before it dries up once again come Monday.
All right, thanks, Dave. School is just around the corner, and local universities are preparing for a new year. 1,100 UMD freshmen moved in today as they head into a year with mandated vaccines and masks. CBS3's Abigail Smith talks with students and staff on what to expect.
UMD first-year student Emily Bakken from St. Cloud says she's not surprised by the mask or vaccine mandate. She was vaccinated in spring and isn't bothered by masking again.
Definitely like a small price to pay to go in person. I'd much rather wear a mask inside than do online. So
families and friends were greeted by UMD staff and students to help them make a home in Duluth, many putting on their mask the minute they went inside. Housing Director Jeremy Leiferman says he isn't too worried about opposition to the mandates, saying students exceeded expectations last year and believes they will continue to do so this year.
Folks are interested in doing the right thing, and that was our experience last year too. Students overwhelmingly met the expectations, and that's why we were able to have a safe operation last year for the students that were on campus, and again, we assume and hope that that will continue this year.
He says UMD still has quarantine and isolation protocols in place for students exposed to COVID-19, which were implemented last year. And so far, many student events will be in person with masks. But masks and vaccines are not ruining the excitement of a new chapter for students like Bakken, who is looking forward to the year no matter what.
I'm just gonna look at it in a more positive, it's just something we have to do in order to be here in person and finally get a normal experience. It's something that we should just look at it from that perspective and then just have fun with other things.
But no matter the situation, Bulldog Country is finally back and ready for a new year.
UMD is holding 2 more move-in days later this week. As for enrollment, 250 more freshmen have enrolled this year compared to last year. But overall, enrollment has dropped by about 240 students. The university says the drop is mainly due to the smaller fall 2020 freshman class and this past spring's large graduating class. For more information about UMD's mandates and vaccine opportunities, you can head to our website. Duluth East high schoolers are also getting ready to head back to class. Today, students picked up their class schedule, locker assignments, and in some cases, a dose of a COVID-19 vaccine. Essentia Health partnered with the district to offer the shots on campus today. East's principal says she hopes it will keep their entire student body safe.
The vaccine clinic offering it when there's big school events here and students are already here, parents have already taken time off to bring their students here or are working it into their schedules. It's really just a convenience factor for our students so that they're not making an additional appointment or having to go to a clinic on a different day.
Masks will be required for students, faculty, and staff in Duluth schools this fall. East principal says she's grateful students will also be learning in person 5 days a week. Boy, it's hard to believe school is back, huh?
I know, and speaking of Duluth East, their volleyball team kicks off games tomorrow night.
All right, exciting stuff.
Yes, and more exciting things, the two-day football camp 2021 continues in the Northland. We head up to Hermantown to catch up with the Hawks and at the professional level. Mike Zimmer reflects on his team's preseason performance. I will reel in sports next.
If you love them enough to crawl into a play place to get them to come down, then surely you'll check nhtsa.gov/the right seat to make sure they're in the right car seat.
CBS3 Live Cams, brought to you by KohlerChevy.com, now featuring the Kohler Express Deal online buying solution. KohlerChevy.com, a better way to buy.
One of our biggest furniture events of the year, the Labor Day sale at Slumberland. Take an additional 25% off our already low prices.
Well, hello, Slumberland.
Get your look for less at the huge Labor Day sale at Slumberland.
My name is Dr. Brian Thompson, and I work at the Fairview Masaba Clinic in Nashwauk. There's something special about the Fairview team. We have this incredible drive to help our patients, in addition to knowing many of them personally, and so we get a better sense of what their needs are, both medically and personally. It's hard to describe. It's almost like in the olden days when everyone had a neighborhood doctor. We live in the area, our kids go to the same school, this is our home, and we're here to help.
Fairview Range, we're here.
Cracks in brick, cracks in block, call DBS. Leaning or bowing basement walls, call DBS. Sticking windows or doors, call DBS. Settling or sinking foundation, that's right, call DBS. It's a fact, foundation problems don't get better with time, but they do get better when you call DBS. Call DBS today.
Hi, I'm Dr. John Bolins.
And I'm Ann Nolette.
And we're Advanced Surgical Associates of Northern Minnesota.
Our team has many years of general surgery experience and is the most experienced robotic team in the Northland. We are committed to providing the latest and best surgical techniques to you and your family.
With robotic-assisted surgery, you're likely to have a shorter hospital stay, experience less pain, and recover quicker. We offer our surgical care at multiple hospitals and surgical centers, and most insurance plans are accepted.
Learn more at mnsurgery.com or give us a call today.
Important healthcare announcement. If people tell you your TV is too loud, or if listening in some environments has become difficult, we are requesting your participation in a special program called the 30-Day Challenge. Hearing Life Hearing Centers are seeking people with hearing difficulties to evaluate a new digital mini hearing aid now being released. To take part in this event, you must call. Please get a pencil and write down the number below. All people with hearing aids or hearing difficulties are wanted to take part in the 30-Day Challenge, evaluating a new high-tech device that sits discreetly behind your ear. This hearing aid is Bluetooth enabled and is rechargeable. All hearing assessments are performed at no charge for those taking part in the challenge. Participants will try these hearing aids for 30 days. Call the number below and take the Hearing Life 30-Day Challenge.
Incredible savings on mattresses during our Labor Day sale now at Slumberland. Sealy Posturepedic all on sale, starting as low as $4.99. And we're one of the only stores reducing waste through our mattress recycle programs. Shop now at Slumberland.
The next stop on our tour football training camp is in Hermantown. The Hawks aim to be back with another great season after a 5-2 finish a year ago. The Hawks graduated their entire offensive line, but returned many players at skill positions. Senior quarterback Michael Lau is back for her second season under center Bloomdahl. He returns in the backfield, joined by Bo Janzig at wingback, and they hope to lean on that experience at key positions this season.
You know, we lost a ton of seniors. We had 17 seniors last year, but we have a lot of our skill guys back. We have some guys that are stepping up, so I'm looking forward to see what they can do on Friday night.
This group, I'd say we got a lot of skill guys, and we got a lot of skill guys returning, so throwing the ball and getting quick runs and hitting them quick would be our strength.
I mean, our O-line's just a bunch of dogs, you know. And our skill guys, like Bo Janzik, he's a dog. Payne Menzel, a dog. Evan Bloomdahl, a dog.
Lowe says after all the extra distractings last season, he already feels more comfortable running the offense the second time around.
Just learned how to read a defense better, I feel like, because going into last year, just pretty much just threw the ball. Now I know the coverages and all that stuff, so I feel like that'll help out a lot. Definitely feel a lot more or less prepared, ready, and just my body's ready to go too.
The Hawks say they're already got the hammer game against Proctor circled on October 8th, but they open their season at home against Moose Lake Willow River on Friday, September 3rd at 6 o'clock. And switching gears to basketball, Port Wing, Wisconsin native Megan Gustafson finally put pen to paper for the Washington Mystics after a year of uncertainty in the WNBA this season. Gustafson has battled through a slew of injuries in the recent weeks, where she was waived by Dallas on May 12th. Following her release, she originally signed with the Mystics on June 21st on a hardship contract. She was then waived days later on June 28th. The third-year center re-signed with Washington on July 1st. In total, she signed 3 7-day contracts. But today, she inked a deal for the rest of the season. The 24-year-old has appeared in 6 games for the Mystics so far, averaging just over 3 points and 4 rebounds in 10 minutes per game. She also holds career averages with the Dallas Wings, who selected her in the 2019 draft as the 17th overall pick. Well, the purpose of preseason is sure all about the preparation into the regular season. And head coach Mike Zimmer has not been shy about his evaluations from week to week, heading into their true test in just a few weeks. Today, Zimmer reflected on his plans moving forward as his team closes out the preseason with Patrick Mahomes and company. He's not sure how many reps each quarterback will get, including Kirk Cousins, but it's the last live opportunity for young players to prove themselves before final roster cuts.
Well, we probably won't see everybody on offense because we got a couple guys injured, and it's going to be just like last week. You know, the guys that played last week will play this week, and the guys that didn't probably won't play. Thielen won't play, you know, so, and then defensively it'll be real similar last week. I think I've seen enough from those guys and what we want to do.
Well, Kristen, I know you're a big sports fan yourself, big football fan as well. But, man, I know you were talking about it earlier, but one of the high school kids they were interviewing, just a character. I mean,
we've had a few of those.
It really keeps things entertaining with interviews because you never know what you're going to get with high schoolers.
Yep,
So,
yep. And they have a lot of fun with it, as they should. Thanks, Alexis. All right, Dave, is that rain coming anytime soon for us?
Maybe not overly soon, but by tomorrow afternoon, yes, we do finally get a chance. So should be dry tonight, and maybe even starting partly sunny tomorrow on Thursday. But Thursday afternoon and evening, 30% chance of showers that could build into an 80% chance for straight-up rain that may spill into Saturday as well.
We'll see you at 10.